tone it down a bit. There's an announcement I like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?
Fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Fight for Truth. And I'm your host, Mr. Nobody. And before we get started, you already know we have to give all honor, glory, and praise to the Creator, the Most High. Today's topic is the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. It's all a distraction. Ladies and gentlemen, understand first that it's all a distraction, but I'm going to call it for what it is. Kyle Rittenhouse is a terrorist. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Rittenhouse is a terrorist. And I'm going to define what a terrorist is. And it goes as follows. A person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that describes Kyle Rittenhouse to a T. Because first, let's talk about the situation. It was a Black Lives Matter movement that he shot up. Black Lives Matter, even though some people might call it fake or controlled opposition, and it might be. I haven't done enough research on it, but I'm going off of what I know right now, and I'm saying that to say this young man is a terrorist that is being celebrated by America. He's meeting with former presidents. He's constantly in the media. He's been celebrated for his crimes against humanity. Not only did they decide not to charge him with anything, because like I said, his crimes are terrorist crimes, and America saw fit not to charge him with anything because they're sending us a message that far as minorities in this country, black people, we deal with racism on a regular basis. Some people deal with it on their jobs. Some deal with it, in their personal lives. And some deal with it when they're just traveling to and fro. When you have to worry about the police. Even though the police job is to protect and serve. But don't no one ask who is they protecting and serving. And I tell you, they're protecting and serving the businesses of this country. And it's like when they quote unquote routinely, they put their word out there. They say they routinely pulling people over, and most of the people that they routinely pull over is minorities, and more than that is usually black people that is the victim of police. And like I say, they say the stops are routine, but what's routine about stopping a car that's just traveling down the road? What's routine about that? And a part of your routine, you're only stopping people that look a certain way. In this urban people, black people. And like I say, they always pull us over, and they always, first of all, they lie without a conscience. They always say they smell weed, because black people were known for smoking weed. And this stereotype is because, the pressures of America is so hard on just, I'm going to say, black people, that most of them, they decide to ease their pain with marijuana. And the police know that. So that's why they always saying that you're smoking weed, even though you might just be smoking tobacco. And because of that, if depends on how you answer, they can search your car, based on a hunch. First it started off with a routine stop, license, registration, insurance, and it's nowadays, it's like with the technology that they have, they already know all of that information before they approach your car. Let me repeat that again. They know all of that information before they approach your car. But like I said before, it's like they wanna see how you see how you act under pressure. They want to see they want to see, are you going to go for the bait? Or are you going to get upset enough to curse them out, and that's enough probable cause for them to treat you, hostile, even though they're breaking the law by routinely pulling you over, and like I said, they already know everything about the vehicle they're pulling over, but they just want to see if the person is going to act belligerent, or curse them out, so they can take things a little further by aggressively pursuing you. In most cases, black people are tired of being pulled over, so they're going to act belligerent. They're going to curse them out. They're going to be questioning why are they being pulled over. And understand, black people, that it's all for you. It's all to get you out your element so they can fill their prisons. The mayors of the city, the politicians, the congressmen, all the way up to the president is in on the game of filling private prisons. All of them is in on it. Your mayors is not to be trusted. Your police is definitely not to be trusted. Your government is not to be trusted, because they know about the police and how they routinely, quote unquote, routinely pull over more black people than they pull over anybody. And it's all by design. And as far as this Kyle Rittenhouse situation, people are carrying that, just the fact that this Caucasian man has terrorized this movement, and since he did that, they not only dropped all of his charges, but now he's being celebrated as a celebrity for his efforts. And it's only to motivate other Caucasian men to follow suit and do what Kyle did, but do it better than Kyle. Kill more people than Kyle did. I know it's the truth. It's all to get two groups of people stirred up. First is to get the black people stirred up racially to go against the system, and it's to get Caucasians stirred up, to know that if you decide to commit these crimes, you're not going to be prosecuted. In fact, you're going to be celebrated. You're going to be very celebrated. You know, you're going to take pictures with former presidents. You're going to be plastered all over the media. You're going to become very, very famous for being a terrorist. I know that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to drag this out. There was a short show just to illustrate that America don't care about us minorities. They know who we are, and for that reason, they're doing just these things. You know, they're doing these terrorist acts, like I said, to get us racially disturbed to where we want to go out and get our own justice. But ladies and gentlemen of color, black people, please be careful and understand that it is a trick. You know, America is falling, and they're using desperate tactics like this to get us, like I said, racially motivated to go out there and, you know, cause harm to Caucasians or whatever. And I'm here to say, stay in your lane. Don't let these stage events motivate your real life, because you deal with real situations in your real life. This Kyle Rittenhouse situation is fake. You know, like I said, he's a terrorist. And that's the reason why they decided to drop all charges, because it had to be fake, or they're doing it to racially motivate, you know, the rest of the population. But it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, as to where you're going to let this, seep over into your real life. Because we understand that it's a distraction. Because their country is falling. I see more and more Caucasians than ever on the side of the road, at the bottom of freeways, just in the middle of traffic, begging for change. But I remember once upon a time where I didn't see any Caucasians begging anybody for change. And the people that I see giving them change, money and resources, is usually black people. That's giving them, aid, help. But understand this situation for what it is. First of all, we won't know about it unless they put it in the media. And furthermore, they keep plastering it in the media to get you used to it. And all of this is for a reason. Like I said, their kingdom is falling. America the Great is no more. Celebrate, for we're watching the end of a dynasty. I wake up every day, if the Most High's will, I wake up every day in great spirits, because I see it. I see it now more than ever, that, this place is falling, and they're using situations like that, the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, to get us, emotionally involved. But I'm here to say, don't let it seep over into your real life.